Some people wake up and immediately reach for their phones, scrolling aimlessly, lost in someone else's highlight reel. But the ones who win the game of life, they wake up with intention. They know every hour is a building block in their wealth mindset. While others binge-watch Netflix, millionaires consume information that sharpens their edge. Podcasts, books, seminars, anything that reprograms their mind for wealth and expands their financial psychology. Success isn't complicated. It's just rare because most people are too distracted to chase it. A person with a financial freedom mindset doesn't see time as something to kill. They see it as capital. Think about it. Beyoncé has 24 hours, same as you. So does Elon Musk. The difference? They're ruthless about what they feed their minds. Swapping 30 minutes of scrolling for 30 minutes of something like Rich Dad, Poor Dad or The Psychology of Money doesn't sound groundbreaking until it compounds. Day after day, this small shift builds millionaire habits most people overlook. And here's the kicker. This isn't about becoming a know-it-all. It's about becoming a do-it-all with the right money beliefs. Scarcity versus abundance mindset isn't just theory. It's the reason some people invest while others just watch. Replace your distractions with deep insights. Instead of watching someone else live their dream, learn how they built it. That's the real flex. And just like that, you'll start to notice a shift. Because something strange happens when your inputs change, so does your reality. He didn't make the starting lineup. No scouts were checking for him. And yet, he moved like an NBA player. Why? Because in his mind, he already was one. That's the difference a wealth mindset makes. It sees the future and works backward. This isn't wishful thinking. It's strategic delusion, the kind that bends reality until it fits the vision. When you start acting like your future self, your current circumstances lose their grip on your potential. This is where most people get it twisted. They think they need external proof to believe in themselves. But here's the truth. Your mindset prints your results long before your bank account catches up. Financial psychology teaches us that belief is the seed of all behavior. If you keep feeding your subconscious money blocks, telling yourself you're broke, unlucky, or late to the game, you'll keep proving yourself right. But if you speak and move like a millionaire before the world recognizes it, the world eventually adjusts. Look at people like Damon John or Oprah. None of them came from wealth, but they carried rich versus poor mindset lessons like armor. They believed before they achieved, and that belief pushed them to do what others wouldn't. So next time you feel stuck, don't just grind harder. Pause and ask, what story am I telling myself right now? If the story is weak, the outcome will be too. But change the narrative and you'll find yourself thinking, speaking, and moving toward financial freedom without even realizing the shift has begun. Ever heard the phrase, you never get a second chance to make a first impression? Well, in the world of money and opportunity, it's gospel. People make judgments in seconds, and in those seconds, your entire future can pivot. That's why someone with a wealth mindset doesn't just think rich, they look it. They understand that presence opens doors long before credentials do. A sharp suit, polished shoes, clean grooming. It's not vanity. It's strategy. It signals you're serious, and serious people get noticed. Think of it like this. If you walked into a car dealership and saw beat-up trucks with cracked windshields, would you trust the business? Probably not. The same goes for you. Your image is your billboard. Financial psychology isn't just about what's in your mind. It's also about what you project. Millionaire habits include showing up like the person you aspire to be. Not someday, today. It's not about spending a fortune. It's about mastering the details. Posture, eye contact, confidence in your voice. And there's more beyond just clothes and confidence. Strategic presence is about placing yourself in elevated environments. Ever notice how the vibe changes at a black tie gala? It's not just the fashion, it's the concentration of influence in one room. People with a financial freedom mindset attend events like these not for fun, but for leverage. Because they know the moment someone sees them differently, everything else can change. And just like that, the room shifts. But there's an even more powerful move coming next. Most people think networking is handing out business cards or firing off LinkedIn requests. That's not networking, that's noise. Real networking, the kind that builds generational wealth, is built on purpose and presence. When someone with a financial freedom mindset steps into a room, they're not looking for followers, they're looking for alignment. They show up to connect with decision makers, not just collect names. And they come prepared, knowing exactly how to present who they are and why they matter. Black tie events? They're not about fancy suits and champagne flutes. They're war rooms in disguise, where the sharpest minds casually drop million-dollar ideas between sips of wine. People with millionaire habits understand this. They use these spaces to build genuine relationships, not pitch decks. And here's the thing, most of the real deals happen in whispers, not on stages. If you're not in the room, you're not in the deal. That's the unwritten rule of money beliefs that separate winners from watchers. And don't get it twisted, this isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about leveling up so you can sit at tables where the future is being written. Those who reprogram their mind for wealth don't chase every invite. They choose rooms where impact meets integrity. When purpose drives your presence, networking becomes something else entirely. A tool for legacy, not ego. And when you network with intention, you begin attracting opportunities that once felt out of reach. But wait until you see what happens when passion enters the picture. Branding isn't just colors, logos, or a catchy tagline. It's your soul on display. Every great brand is born from something deeper, passion. Without it, people can smell the fake from a mile away. You can't build a business that lasts if you're not obsessed with the mission behind it. Millionaire habits revolve around this truth. They don't build brands just to make money. They build movements, something bigger than themselves, something that hits people in the heart, not just the wallet. And here's a secret most won't tell you. Charity isn't just a nice touch. It's a money mindset strategy. People want to support brands that give back. It signals trust, longevity, and heart. Financial psychology teaches us that generosity rewires how we see wealth. Scarcity says, hold on to everything. Abundance says, there's always more coming. That shift alone can open doors you didn't even know existed. Want your brand to be magnetic? Mix passion with purpose and make it about more than just you. Look at what Toms did. They didn't just sell shoes, they sold a story. Buy one, give one. Simple, powerful, unforgettable. That's the kind of branding that lasts because it's tied to impact. The wealth mindset knows the real flex isn't how much you can keep. It's how much you can give while growing. Passion without purpose burns out. But passion tied to impact? That's a legacy in motion. And once you build from that place, everything about your business starts to feel different. Just like the origin story of a certain sneaker empire. You've probably heard the Nike story 100 times, but here's the angle most people miss. Nike wasn't built in a boardroom, it was born on a track. Phil Knight didn't start a shoe company to get rich. He started it because he had to. He saw a gap. He felt the frustration. That's purposeful entrepreneurship. It doesn't come from chasing trends. It comes from solving problems you deeply understand. The financial freedom mindset knows that passion-driven businesses always outlast profit-chasing ones. When you're in it for the mission, the grind feels different. You're not just pushing product, you're pushing meaning. That's the foundation of millionaire habits. The best entrepreneurs don't sell features, they sell feelings. They understand the psychology of money and how to tap into a customer's identity. Think of how Apple makes people feel innovative, or how Patagonia makes them feel responsible. That's not accidental, it's intentional. And it starts by building from the inside out. Purpose gives your brand gravity. It draws people in and keeps them there. If you're just in it for the money, you'll fold when things get hard. But if you're in it for something bigger, something personal, you'll weather every storm. And here's where it gets interesting. When purpose fuels your moves, success follows like a shadow. Suddenly, your brand isn't just about you. It's about everyone you're impacting. And when that happens, the conversation shifts from profit to legacy. Think of life like a relay race. You're not just running for yourself, you're running to pass something on. Most people are sprinting with no baton in hand, no direction, just motion. But those with a wealth mindset, they move differently. They know everything they do today is either making the race easier or harder for the next generation. Building wealth isn't just a flex. It's a responsibility. one that extends far beyond your bank balance and into the blueprint you're leaving behind. This is where the rich versus poor mindset creates a serious divide. Poor mindset says, "I'll figure it out when I have to." Rich mindset says, "Let me build it now so they won't have to." The goal isn't just financial freedom, it's financial continuity. Millionaire habits include setting up trusts, buying assets that appreciate, and teaching their kids about compound interest before they even hit high school. That's not paranoia, it's precision. They're thinking 30 years out while most are stuck in next Friday. Legacy doesn't start with money, it starts with intention. It's in the way you talk about success at the dinner table. It's in what you normalize. Saving, investing, giving. People who reprogram their mind for wealth don't just think about what they can earn. They think about what they can leave. And once that baton is in motion, everything changes. Because you're no longer just building for yourself. You're selling something far bigger than a product. You're selling a vision, a dream. You can't build an empire by just pushing product. That's the old game, and it's broken. The new currency is inspiration. People don't want more stuff. They want meaning. They're not just buying a car. They're buying freedom, identity, status. That's why entrepreneurs with a financial psychology edge sell transformation, not transactions. If you want to win, stop selling things and start selling the dream your audience didn't know they had. Let's get real. Look at Tesla. Elon Musk didn't just pitch electric cars, he pitched a revolution. Clean energy, bold design, the future. That's how you create a cult following. When your offer aligns with someone's values or aspirations, price becomes irrelevant. This is why scarcity versus abundance mindset matters. If you think money is only about making ends meet, you'll never realize that value is emotional. And those emotions, that's where the real profit lives. Selling dreams requires vision and conviction. You have to believe in what you're offering before anyone else will. When your purpose is aligned and your branding is authentic, customers don't just buy from you, they follow you. That's how legacies are built. Not with ads or flashy gimmicks, but with connection, with clarity. And when that connection is real, something powerful happens. Your mission becomes a movement. And movements, they never die. You've got the blueprint now. The mindset, the habits, the approach to building real wealth. But here's the thing. Knowledge is only power when you apply it. So what are you going to do with all of this? Are you going to keep playing the same game? Or are you ready to take your financial freedom mindset to the next level? The real question is, what's stopping you from reprogramming your mind for wealth starting today? Think about it. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, it's time to shift gears. Start small. Start with what you believe about money and let it change everything. Revisit those subconscious money blocks, challenge your scarcity mindset, and make wealth a habit. But remember, none of this works if you don't take action. You've got the tools, now it's time to use them. If you're serious about breaking free and achieving the kind of financial success you deserve, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This journey is just beginning, and we've got a lot more to unpack. Share this content with your family and friends, and let's help even more people shift their mindset and build wealth. Let's take that first step toward a whole new way of thinking. Ready?